People are talking about their positive experiences at Chris Auffenberg Kia in Cape.
I first met Jeremy many years ago, probably 20 years ago or so or better, and it was through a car deal. I came out to Auffenberg here and bought a vehicle from him, and a friendship developed after that. And I am known to trade cars quite often. So I kept coming out here, and of course I was always happy with the deals that Jeremy gave me and their service, and you know, everybody out here is just second to none. So I just kept coming back, and like I said, over the past 20 years I've developed a pretty close friendship with most of the people out here. I'm on a first name basis with the staff up front and some of the people in back. So I drove up one time in a 1961 three-quarter ton flatbed GMC, and they took it in on trade and actually gave me a pretty good trade-in on it. I've bought, not too long ago, I brought in a 1976 two-ton truck with grain sides on it, and they took it in on trade. Actually on the Lincoln that's parked out in the parking lot right now. And like I said, they've always treated me very well. It's just, you know, just a good experience. In my experience, I have, you know, I've brought cars in here, you know, and everybody gets upside down in cars, you know, or they have, you know, problems with the financing or whatever. And I've brought cars in here to trade that literally I was a couple $1,000s upside down in. And they find a way to work things out, you know. And like I said, it's always been an excellent experience, you know, when I come in. Even when I bring in pieces of junk, you know, they'll take them in and they'll wholesale them. You know, they won't sell them back out on retail, of course, but you know, you can't sell a 61 GMC flatbed on retail. but you know, like I said, they've always been very fair to me, and that's why I keep coming back. The Kia is an excellent car. We actually like the Kia Souls. My wife's had 3 of them. And actually we bought the one, and she was involved in an accident with it. And it took a beating, and it came out good for what happened. We were hit on the interstate at 70 miles an hour. And it only did $4,000 of damage, and you know, we all walked away without a scratch. So, I mean, you can't beat that. The neat thing about Jeremy and this store is that if you want something that let's say if you want something other than a Kia, they still have the Auffenberg Auto conglomerate, I guess you'd call it, has everything from Fords to, you know, you name it. And not too long ago I wanted a Mustang, so I came in and I talked to Jeremy about it, and he found one of his stores up in the Franklin County area up in St. Louis that had a Mustang, and was able to get me a real good deal on it. A couple $1,000s better than anybody else around here could have got. And so, you know, I'll drive 100 miles to save a couple $1,000s. All you got to do is call in, let them know what you want, and they'll give you a date to come in. It's normally very fast. You can drop your car off and just leave the keys, or you can come in, you can wait for it. I mean, they're pretty easy to work with, and they get you taken care of, and it's always done right. The only thing I can say is if you want a good car, a great car at an excellent price, and you want service after the sale, before you pay your money anywhere else, you need to come down and give Jeremy and the crew down here a chance, because I think you'd be pleasantly surprised.
Discover the difference of Chris Auffenberg Kia on Kings Highway in Cape. Online at auffenbergcape.com.
Advantage Auffenberg.